Oh, this isn't good. How have I got £18 million in debt? Why did they give me the transfer budget if it was just going to put us into debt? Hello, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of Getting Hammered. Yes, finances are not great. £18 million in debt. We're not really making much of a turnover. However, if we get the Champions League, all of that will be forgiven. And we are in a damn good position to do that. We are second in the league, still 2 points behind United, 1 point ahead of City in third. Chelsea are now 7 points behind, so we've extended the gap on them. And more importantly, we are a full 12 points ahead of Tottenham in fifth. So since last we met with the 6-0 drubbing of Feyenoord and the 1-1 away draw at Old Trafford, we've actually won 5-1 against Swansea, really put them to the sword. Thorgan has got a couple of goals. It was kind of a mixed, a bit of a rotated lineup. And the guys impressed, and then we actually went away to the Hawthorns and beat West Brom 3-2. We've had a lot of games in recent weeks, as you can see here. We've had about, what's that? We've had 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be our 5th game within the space of around about 2 weeks. So we've actually done quite well to get through that period. So as you know, today is all about really the Europa League. Liverpool away with Leeds at home, sandwiched in the middle before the home leg against Liverpool in the Europa League. So without further ado, let's just crack on and get into it. So it's pretty much as good as it's going to get in terms of lineup. We've got Herodecki in goal, Longlet, Oxford, Dillett and Johnny making up the back four. Drinkwater and Milner retain their positions in the middle of the park. Oliveira has impressed in recent games. I just need Jim's legs during this game to get me through it, I think. A bit more experience as well. Moise Keane out on the left. Sisto has actually replaced Lanzini on the right hand side. He's impressed me since he's come in. He's played at a 7.38 since joining the club. Got a goal, got quite a few assists. He's done very well. And as you can imagine, it is Arp and Brenner up front. No need to change there. I'm hoping we can get some away goals. That's the plan. If we lose, we lose. But I'd fancy us to topple anybody at home, and quite convincingly. It's literally about getting some goals here and putting ourselves in the position to turn it over. Well, we're off. Come on, boys. Let's get a good result today. We could really do with a few away goals here. Liverpool really dominating the game so far. 17 minutes in, not a lot's happened. Actually, there's been no highlights. It's been a very timid start to the game. I don't know if I'd take a 0-0. I'd take a draw, but I'd want a goal. Now, here we go. First highlight is Sarri picks up the ball, and it's fun to Bobby Firmino. I've got to stop him getting on the ball. He will literally make everything tick if we just leave him to it. Emery Chan's still there. I wish he was in real life. Abubakar knocks the ball back to Sarri. Liverpool working it nicely here. I can see the run. It's that left-hand side again. Keita's on the ball. He's going to pass this into Benny Woodburn. Is he going to have a shot? No, he's been crowded out. Sarri plays low ball through to Keita. Great save from Herodecki, keeping us in it. It's not been a good game from us so far. We've been really poor. And the highlight continues straight after that. Andy Robertson lobs the ball into Emery Chan. All we need is a counter-attack goal. Robertson whipping the ball to the back post to Keita. I wouldn't want him winning that against Longlet. Now the ball's on to Keane. This is where we're dangerous. Arp's now on the ball. Come on. Come on. Brilliant ball over the top from Fiat Arp to Brenner. Oh, good save from Mignolet. And Keane picks up the ball. Go on. Drive. Drive at them. Go on, mate. It's not a good run from Moise Keane. He gives it straight to Sarri. But Sarri just a lazy pass out to Longlet. Keane now on the ball. I see Longlet making that run. Are we going to switch it? Art switched it to the other side to Sisto. Go on, roast him. Roast him. Sisto whips the ball in. It's fallen to Brenner. It's gone here, there and everywhere as Keita picks up the ball. How have we not managed to get a chance there? How has it not fallen to us? Keita's knocked himself into a bit of a cul-de-sac, but Emery Chan does well to win that. And now Liverpool are on the break. Firmino out to Bubakar, who's got plenty of pace. Oxford comes across. This has got a goal written all over it. There it is. 1-0. Roberto Firmino. Can't say they haven't deserved it. They've been the much better side. And it hurts me to say that, but we've been really, really poor so far in this game. The low ball from Bobby Firmino. It's a classic counter-attack goal. Abubakar looks like he's a bit sifting through mud there, to be honest, but a lovely ball into the front post, and all Bobby has to do is tap it in. 1-0 to the Reds, and you can't say that it hasn't been coming. If you look at the stats, we've been absolutely battered so far in this game, and I am furious with what I've seen. I'm not happy. I'm going to tell the boys that I'm not happy. Aggressively say, show me something else in the second half. Time to change the tactics around. This is not working. So I want to play this formation, but I can't really afford to not have Arp and Brenner on the pitch. They just do so much for me. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to risk it. We need a goal. So Johnny goes off. Oliveira's come on. It is a 3-1-4-2. It's a bit open, but we need a goal. I thought with the game against United, I thought, this might be a chance to... Oh, hang on, there's a corner. Oliveira whips it in. Reece Oxford at the back post. It's a penalty. Yes, it's a penalty. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? Oliveira? Oh, Kenneth. Is it Kenneth? Yeah, it is Kenneth. Oh my word. Pressure on the young man. Kenneth Brenner. 1-1. Never in doubt. It wasn't a very good penalty, but it has made it through, and that is all I care about. 1-1. I'd like to say it's because of the tactics. It's really not. We just somehow got through that. Oh my god, that was such a poor penalty. And Mignolet needs to do better. That's right at him. And there's a highlight straight off from the penalty. Liverpool are probably going to be a bit incensed about that. Or maybe we'll catch him on the counter. Maybe this is the motivational thing that we needed. And that's a superb ball out wide from Bobby Firmino to the Naby K2s. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We get back in the game. We just switch off. Great ball from Firmino. It's a lovely cross from Keita as well. Boubacar just pulls off onto the back post. De Ligt's completely lost him. We got our chance from the last corner. Can we do it again? Oliveira to De Ligt. It's fallen to Keane. Keane, come on. Where are you going? Moiser takes around. He's knocked a shot in. Reece Oxford. Oh, get in. 2 away goals. Right. I think it's safe to say. I don't know if the 3 at the back is working. It's not really though, is it? Alright, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take off Lenglet because he's not playing very well. We'll bring Diop on, who's played well in recent games. He's going to go back. He's a more natural centre back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drop to the counter attack. We've got our 2 goals. We've got what we wanted. Please don't score again. Benny Woodburn to Bobby Firmino. There's just so much room out on that side. Chamberlain's got around his man. Wonderful finish. It's my fault for going 3 at the back. I've literally just left them so exposed. I know it's poor tactics, but it's got us 2 goals, and I'd much rather we got them and then beat them at the London Stadium than I've just got a 1-0 loss here by keeping it tight. I'd much rather have gone for it and then just got those goals in. Are we going to get something before full time? I'm going to tell the boys to get creative. Come on, we can... there's a corner. Rafinha knocks it in. Henderson tees it. Garcia, great save from Haradecky. And Jordan Henderson taps it in. It's 4. That is problematic. Oh, that is problematic, to say the least. We've been absolutely undone at the back. And it's probably my poor tactics. But we were getting battered in the first half. Garcia's through. And it's a goal kick, apparently. It's a poor touch. I don't know if it's a good result or a... Well, it's obviously a bad result because we haven't won. But I don't know if it's a really bad result or if it's a result that gives us a chance. Oh, God, I'm sweating like nobody's business. It's so hot in here today. It's unreal. What we'll do, because obviously it's a triple header, so I want to get through this episode quite quickly. There's not going to be enough time for me to ramble on between games. So I will see you at the Leeds game. And the viewers back again. We are second in the table. Leeds are 20th. This should be, on paper, a win, but Football Manager has a habit of the bottom teams actually really turning up against the big ones. So we've got to be wary and not have our eyes too much on Liverpool. There is going to be a really rotated side, though. I want everyone ready for that Liverpool game. It is a massive game for us, so I'll show you the team lineups in a second. So as you can tell, it's a very rotated lineup. Danny Ward's in goal, Cresswell, Diop, Felix and Kenny Tete and make up the back 4. Noble and the Fornals are in the midfield. Hazard, Lanzini on the wings. And then you've got Welbeck and Solanke up front. Let's do this. Come on, 3 points is what we need. I will expect nothing less. Not exactly the desired effect I've had. We've been in 10 minutes and not even one sniff of a highlight yet. We're dominating the ball and making chances, but nothing really of note just yet. City beating Chelsea is both good and awful at the same time. Because if we don't get a win here and City do, they'll overtake us and go into second spot, which I want to hold on to. And there it is, we drop down to 3rd. We have our first highlight, but it's falling to Leeds by the looks of things. Kane got on the ball. Muto down the wing, knocks it to Dallas. Good header up by Felix, back to Kane. Felix heads it straight to Doumbia. That can't be good. I love FM nonsense. I tell you, bottom team. It's always the bottom team. Anita threw the ball into Kane. Muto got down the line. 2 players following him. I don't know what they were doing. It's just a bit of head tennis. It's not the best header out from Felix, I won't lie. But it is one hell of a strike. You think Haradecky probably saved that? I do. Wonderful start. Oh, good. Manuel Lanzini is injured as well, so that's terrific news. Orsolini's going to come on. Jesus, could this have been a worse first half? From the Forshaw to Dumbia to O'Kane, and they shift through the gears a lot quicker than we do when they get there. Hazard now on the ball, running towards the defence. He goes around about 4 players. Then knocks it to Dom Solanke, who hits it to Orsolini. Square that has to be Danny Welbeck, back post 1-1. Well done, boys. A lovely work goal. Brilliant from Orsolini. Brilliant from Thorgan Hazard to set the move up in the first place. The backup brigade is back on track. Come on, boys. That was much more like it. Thorgan made a lovely run here through the middle, took out about 3 or 4 players with a great run, knocked it to Solanke, played into Orsolini, great touch to get out his feet, and he knocks it to Welbeck. It's a lovely tap in for Danny. Well done, that man. Maybe trying to prove a point to me that he is good enough to be in a West Ham shirt. And half-time approaches, and we've, for the most part, controlled the game. We just got done by a bit of a wonder goal FM sucker punch. But you have to take it on the chin, and we haven't really been good enough. Lots of shots, lots of possession, not really a lot of chances, not a lot of highlights. We'll go again. I'm going to give them another 10 or 15 minutes to see if we can get that second goal. But if we don't, then it's Arp and Brenner time. So with an hour gone, it's not looking like we're going to get the goal. So Thorgan Hazard and Dominic Solanke come off. Arp, Brenner are coming on. Welbeck is going out to the left wing. Come on. But Dallas has got the ball out here on the left wing. He's played it to Anita. We've just sort of left Dallas to wander around. It's one to Forshaw. Can we just nick the ball off them? We nick the ball off and we're in with a chance. Muto. That's a good ball out to Dallas. I'm scared. Dallas whips it in. I see Dumbia at the back post and he says it just wide. Oh my god. Wake up. Come on. Nearly 10 minutes to go and we could look like we're going to drop points against bottom of the table. What a surprise on FM. It never happens. I was worried this would happen. Oh, there is a highlight. Are they about to prove me wrong? Can we get something out of this? Great ball from Cresswell down to Arp. He teases it to Brenner. Brenner. Oh, of course it is. A Brenner Arp to Brenner. Of course it is. The dynamic duo do it yet again. We're going to maybe scrape past Leeds. Oh my god, the pressure is too much. It was a good ball from it was a great ball here from Aaron Cresswell with his right foot just to find Arp. He knocked it in and that's literally 3 touches in the back of the net. That is West Ham football. Nice, direct, quick, clinical. With only 30 seconds to go. I'm a little bit irritated I had to bring the big guns in, but 3 points is 3 points and it's well worth it if we can just hold on for the next 15 or so there you go, 15 seconds. Roberts plays a hopeful ball over the top. Kenny Tete just plays it. Jeez, scared me there. Felix to Fornals. Plays a nice ball to Kenneth. Brenner here on the ball. Plays an... Oh, that could have been one for Arp. He hasn't got a goal in a couple of games. So he could have done with one. A 2-1 win. Not brilliant. We'll take it. I'm going to tell them that we were poor and we got away with that. Lanzini didn't like it. The rest of the team fired up by that. Good. It's nice to know actually that that's the sort of standard now that we're setting. Is like, yeah, we won, but if it's not to the standard that we need, then you're gonna get a bollocking, and that has drawn us level on points with Man United. Although they do have a game in hand. How does that work? We were only 2 points behind before. We haven't played a game more. How does that work? Or maybe they always had the game in hand. I didn't see that earlier, but. Either way, then we are level on points with Man United. Not a bad way to end it on the Premier League note. But now it is back to the Europa League second leg at home to Liverpool. They have a 4-2 lead and we need to overturn it. Come on, you Irons. So here we go, viewers. Arguably the biggest game of the season. Second knockout round. Europa League. Liverpool visiting the London Stadium. We're 4-2 down from the first leg. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Well, it does. It gets to the Champions League, but that's for next season, hopefully. So, team lineup: Eradicki in goal, Cresswell, Oxford, De Ligt, Johnny, Drinkwater, Oliveira in the midfield, because Jimmy didn't really impress me in that last game. Moise Keane, Sister on the wing, Arp, Brenner up front. Pretty self-explanatory. Come on, boys. We've beaten them 2-0, I think, the last 2 times we played them at home. That would be the result to get right now. So we owe them some revenge. Get the hell out there and finish this. What's their team looking like? Okay, they've got a bit more of a... they've reverted back to the holding midfielder one here, so they get a little bit more protection when it comes to going away from home. Bobby Firmino was up front today. He absolutely tore me apart in the last game, playing a bit deeper. It was a nightmare. I wouldn't say there's no rush, but an early goal here would really set the mood and get the place rocking. It's a shame you can't really hear it that much in FM, but if we could get an early goal, that would be absolutely marvellous. We're absolutely dominant in terms of keeping the ball and just good general play, but there's been no highlights, and this is not what I needed. We need to push forward. Come on, I've told them, get out there, push forward, make some chances, and here is a highlight, although it's not really what I wanted because it's in Liverpool possession. Firmino absolutely does the lit there, but we've got a bit lucky there with where the ball bounced off of Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's on to Johnny, and he's played a nice little ball over the top to Brennan. Now can we get here? Arps through. Come on, Fiat. Oh, what a finish! How has he got it in from there? Who's in goal? Is it Mignolet? Oh, it's Karius. That explains it. I can't tell if it's a brilliant finish or really shoddy goalkeeping. Brilliant from Brenner. It's so direct, but it works so well. Up and bugger me. Oh, that's bringing back bad memories. Karius has absolutely let that one dribble past him there. A really poor piece of goalkeeping and some poor defending to let Arp get away that quickly and give him the option. Well, I know they put him onto his weaker foot, so maybe it's not really that bad defending. It's just really poor goalkeeping. Yeah, another highlight. 5 minutes from half time, we're 1 up. The tie is alive, and Arp has got room to gallop into. He just goes. Brenner's at the front post. He has to whip this in. It's a really poor ball in. Brenner was at the front post. All he had to do was get his head up and look properly. Keane knocks it into Brenner. Brenner, get him! 2-0. Come on. I hate celebrating against Liverpool, but come on. It was a really poor ball from Arp to start with. Brenner made a brilliant run across the front post and he just didn't pick him out. But brilliant ball from Keane, and Karius has no chance with that. Brenner again on the score sheet. Superb goal, superb play. Come on, boys, let's put this to bed. We are going through as it stands. 2-0 at half time. Everything is going quite well. 1 goal for Liverpool will change everything though, so we need to keep going. 2 more would definitely put it to bed, but 1 more and I think that might just be enough. I'm glad that Aaron Cresswell is playing well today at 7. Just like I said, he gets a yellow, but I picked him today ahead of Lenglet because I thought Lenglet's not really impressed me, but I have to take Aaron off now. If we get out of 10 men, we really are in trouble. It was a silly thing to do. We're going to take him off. Lenglet is going to come on, and Liverpool have the ball in our half. Oxlade-Chamberlain knocks it to Henderson. He plays it inside to Seri, who squares it to Keita. Keita going backwards. That's where we want him to go. He plays it to Van Dijk. Can we put some pressure on Virgil? He hits it to Chan. Chan hits a long, hopeful ball over the top. It's well played by Lenglet. He's intercepted it nicely, and now we're on the counter. Sisto. He's got the burning pace of Brenner. I know what Arp's going to be, but does Brenner? He does, surely. They know each other inside out. It's magic. Oh, there's a poor ball in from Brenner. Sergio's done well to keep the ball. He plays it to Drinkwater. Drinkwater to Keane. This has got goal written all over it. Keane. Oliveira. Back out wide again, surely. He has to go out to Johnny. No, he doesn't. He plays a lovely ball through to Lenglet. Can he find the pass? Lenglet whips the ball in. Sisto. God! Get in! 3-0. Pion Sisto. Maybe not a necessary signing in January, but damn am I glad that I've got him. He's been brilliant since we brought him in. We were always struggling a little bit on that right wing since Lanzini's form had kind of taken a bit of a downturn this year. Great ball from Lenglet. I literally just brought him on and he says, no way you should be leaving me out, boss. Look at that. On Sisto's head. Bang. 3-0. Get in. Come on. 92 minutes. 93. 30 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Noble whips the corner out to Arp. Hit it, son. Arp. It's a good tackle by Alexander Arnold. Moreno hoofs up the pitch. Is Johnny going to win that header against Chamberlain? He is. They've nodded it into another part. That picks it up. But we have won the game 3-0. We will beat anybody at the London Stadium. We struggled against Leeds, but we pump Liverpool. Magic. 3-0. Kenneth Brenner, man of the match. Has to be. Surely. He is man of the match. An 8.7 rating. Sisto and Arp get honourable mentions, but Brenner has got to be like the best signing I think I've ever made. An unreal game. Tell the strikers we were delighted with how they did. The whole team there should be proud. That was a magic performance. We are in the quarterfinals, and that's how we'll finish the episode. Hopefully, I will see you at the draw. Hopefully seeing you at the draw. I'm in control of what's happening. So here it is, everyone. Europa League quarterfinal draw. This will be the last bit of the episode. Let's finish on a high. We have 8 teams left. Chelsea, Fenerbahce, Marseille, Roma, Spartak, Torino, Valencia, us. I'd like to have Spartak, Fenerbahce or Torino. The other ones scare me a little bit. Well, we got quite a good record against Chelsea, so maybe that wouldn't be the worst. I don't want all the English teams to play each other, though, because that never happens. Does it, UEFA? We are first at that. Last time we were last at that. First this time. We play Torino. Okay, that's a nice, interesting tie. Bit annoyed that we're playing at home first. You've got Fenerbahce v Valencia. Spartak B against Marseille. Yeah, so Chelsea v Roma. That's good. Hopefully one of the big boys will go out in that one. I fancy us against Torino. Let's see who they've got. They got anyone that I would know? They've probably got a couple. I know Pelosi, obviously got Niang, Lejic, I know him, Candelone, I know Falque. Oh, they got Doncer. Yeah, they got some good players there. They've got some very, very good players, but I'd fancy us against them. I'll put my neck out on the line there and say we could be looking at a semi-final place. So obviously we're going to have to come back for the Torino games. What we'll do, actually that works out quite nicely. What we'll do, we've seen enough Liverpool, so what we'll do is we'll come back for the first, the home leg against Torino and the away game against Southampton. Then the following episode can be the away leg against Torino, unless we've already put it to bed there, or they'll get a ties out of the question. And then Arsenal home. Actually, I want to show both ties. So episode 26 will be Torino and Southampton. Episode 27 will be Torino and Arsenal, which sounds brilliant. We are nearing the climax of the season. Second in the table. Level on points with United. They lost their game in hand. What an episode this is. I don't believe it. Oh my god. My heart's literally to start skipping beats here. We are now in the title question. 8 games to go. Level on points. It is literally just goal difference that is separating us from the top of the table. Unreal scenes. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Come back for the next one. It's going to be a belter. Until I see you then, stay cool. Mate, we could win the title. Unreal. Unreal.